Good evening, Americans. My name's Lucky Rusk, and I'm here to talk to you tonight about our country. Okay, our country seems to be declining. Everybody feels it that we're going in the wrong direction. We've been led by two parties that have been in control for well over 100 years. These parties are becoming ineffective. The third parties are not going to stand a chance, and it's going to be up to probably the non-voters. Okay, did you hear me? Okay, us non-voters. I've become a non-voter now because I've seen the inside of politics and it's crooked. Okay, I've got all these notes here and I'm trying to put together this video that's going to tell all the non-voters, what we can do to come together and build something together. And if you'll stick with me for about 20 minutes, 30 minutes, however long I ramble on, I think you'll be impressed. If you hear a lot of the things that us non-voters hear, our voting friends are telling us we can't complain unless we vote. Well, yes, we can. We have all the right to complain. And we need to bring our non-voter but politically minded people together in one group. We are 100 million people strong. 100 million people in America do not vote because they don't like the system. Okay, that's a lot. Independent voters, the people that do vote but don't want anything to do with the two parties, they make up another 80 million people in America. So now you've got about 40 million following the Democrat Party and 40 million following the Republican Party. Well, uh, guys, I think those are our biggest problem right there. It's the two big parties and all their followers they keep re-electing. We move from an R to a D, then back to an R, then back to a D. And all we get is the same. We get decline every time we go. The decline seems to be getting faster and faster and faster all the time. And it's down to 2024. It's up to us non-voters, okay? Come on, we're the tree trimmers, we're the truck drivers, we're the construction workers, we're the service workers, we're the bikers, we're the strippers, we're the everybody out there that you talk to on the street that's fairly reasonable in their political beliefs. And yes, they can decide and they should be able to vote directly on issues. So why can't we pull together as non-voters? We are the bulk of Americans, and especially if we include the independent voters, we get them to come over to our side and start grouping up with us on the line. Here's the plan, people. Here's the plan. And I'm only gonna say it a couple times, but I'm only gonna ask you for $1, okay? Cash at me $1. And then that's great if you do that. The most important part is you promise to go ahead and introduce this video to more people each day for the next 2 weeks. If you get one friend and you tell them, hey, watch this video, and they kind of watch it and agree to send $1 in and spread the news to their friends. The math on this is unbelievable, okay? If we take $1 on the first day and we double it to $2 on the second day and $4 on the next day, you do the math out there. Within a month, we're up into the $100 million range. And it all will work out exactly as I say if we all believe in our country, we believe in our fellow Americans, and we believe in ourselves. We've got to do something. These parties are just not working for us, and we need to become a voice, an independent voice, willing to listen to every side and debate every issue, and then for citizens to be able to debate. So, or vote, I'm sorry, debate. Yeah, we'll be able to debate and we'll be able to vote. Okay, so what I'm saying is, let's make 2024 something special. I mean, we're all here on face of the earth at the same time. So why don't we get along together? And why don't we change things? For those people who want to look at this as a sermon, okay, I'll tell you a little sermon here. We are in Armageddon right now, okay? We entered Armageddon 50 years ago, beginning of it. Because here's what we know. Evil, right, from the Bible. The root of all types of evil is the love of money. That's what we've got in America. That's our problem, is we've got too many people at the very top that are getting too greedy, okay? And greed of money leads to, yeah. So, what's Armageddon? Armageddon is the final battle between good and evil, okay? So, as all this evil is taking place, grubbing for money and cutting all the meat off the bones and making people work far too many hours for far too little pay, very, very little pay, and we're working a lot of hours to make it. So what we need to do is plan, come together. Here's what we can build with the $1 and the promise that you're going to keep spreading the message. That's the most important, because this thing will web out. In about a month, we will have touched and maybe attracted tens of millions, if not 100 million people. And by that point, if we have that kind of money, we're going to create our own studio. We're going to have independent news that exposes what's going on in our government. We're going to have, my favorite is going to be called Lucky's Tree Service. It's going to be a situation comedy where Lucky, myself, goes out and cuts trees, and sometimes we do construction work. And I'm going to show you how to build a business and make money. The next one would be a show called Sex, Religion, and Politics. That would be like a Joe Rogan type show where we discuss anything and everything. And we discuss it with an open mind, and we're out there. When we talk politics, I hope to have, with each video we make where we discuss an issue, we're going to have a poll on there with different viewpoints. What do you think about this? And we're going to allow Americans to vote on it. So that's going to be a really cool show that's going to, look, there's no other show like this, okay? I'm going to do all this stuff on my own. It just takes me a little longer. If I could get your support, we could build this thing in, well, literally in a month or two. We can be a force to be reckoned with. We could be on the national news possibly every night. The non-voter coalition called the Aquarius Group has now said that, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, we're going to say a lot of things. And we're going to have a lot of shows. We're going to change things. We're going to build a business together, you and I. Those first contributors, you guys, you give it through Cash App on the phone number on the screen. That's what it's going to be. You all be numbered. So the first people that give will be considered partners. So eventually we'll turn this into, some kind of a business. And it's going to be a religion mixed with politics, mixed with entertainment, and it's going to be a for-profit organization. Because most churches choose the tax-free route, the nonprofit, 501, 503, whatever it is. They limit themselves a lot when they choose that. And, I don't want to say it's anti-Christian, but, Jesus said, give your, render unto Caesar, okay. Anyway, this is what we can build together, and I'm asking you, let me go through my notes again here, and I'm asking you for $1 tonight, and I'm asking you to become an activist. If you're in one of those two parties and you find it's too toxic for you, come on, join us. We'll build something together. There's no negativity here. All we're going to be is positive. Okay, now you want to know our gimmicks, okay? Here's what our gimmicks are going to be. I'll promise you, if you get this thing going with me in January, I'll go ahead and sign up for the ballot to be on the Indiana ballot for governor. And I will be a different type of governor. I'm going to be running to get attention, okay? We're going to call me the martial law governor because I'm promising to reset everything on day one. Day one, we declare martial law. Day two, we put out a ballot for Hoosiers to vote for at least 10 issues. 10 to 12 issues is what I hope to vote on. At the top is medical marijuana or legalized marijuana, because we've got neighboring states that have all done it. 80% of Hoosiers believe in it, are okay with it. So we need to do that, okay? If I run for governor like that, claiming that we're going to fix everything, it's going to attract a lot of attention. And the beauty of the Aquarius Project, we're all Americans. We're from all over America. And we can have an impact on one gubernatorial election right there in Indiana. And we'll get into the news media. We will make some waves, okay? Here's what we're going to do when I run. One of my political stunts will be we'll get an old truck and we'll probably try to get sponsorship. International Harvester, Ford, Chevy, Dodge, somebody willing to give us money and supply us a truck that's in good shape. We're going to put billboards on the side as independents, as non-voters, and we're going to load up a load of cow crap, and we're going to dump it on the lawn up in, we're going to take it up to Sacramento and get a permit to dump it down there as a protest, because you don't want to say you're going to go dump it without getting a permit, right? We're going to get a permit to film for the Lucky's Tree Service show. Okay, then we're going to get another load of cow crap, and we're going to travel down US 50 till we get to Indiana. Then we're going to go up to the Indiana State House, and we're going to have another gathering and protest and dump a load of crap. Okay, when we're done there, we're going to go down to the Amish country of Davis County, Indiana. We're going to get another load of horse crap and cow crap. We're going to put it on the truck. We're going to head to Washington, D.C. Okay? I think we can agree that our politicians have gave us enough crap that maybe it's time to give a little crap back to them. Okay? We can come together and unite under an independent view, especially us non-voters. We don't have the narrow mindset of those partisan voters. All right, so there's another one of our big projects is the truck, and we'll film the truck being fixed up to go on its trip cross country, and yeah, we'll get a little bit of notice in the news media. And if you'll just help me grow this again, here I go again, the $1 Cash App to the number on there. That's great. But please, please help me build this. Push this video to all of your close friends. Push it out on Facebook pages and Twitter and all those, so that we can get this video going and build something big really fast. All right? So let's make 2024 something. And if you're, if you're a Christian, you got to ask yourself, okay, how am I going to respond to Jesus when he asks me, I sent that guy Lucky Rusk down there to help you fix your government, and he asked you for $1 and you didn't give it. What's your answer going to be to Jesus? Huh? No. Does that make you feel guilty? Hey, I'm Lucky Rusk. I'll be back with you on some more videos. Cash at me $1 down there on that number, and we'll keep her going. I'll make you a video every day. I'm going to go to work for you and retire out of my tree work. We'll only do tree work for show purposes and construction and whatnot. And we'll build something together. We'll help change America for the good. All right? God bless you. Thank you for watching. See you next time.